Now we're going to go back over to the ironing board and we're going to repeat the same process we did for the casing, only if you're not going to put elastic in it for joggers, you're going to just sew it up instead of leaving an opening. If you're going to do joggers, you're going to leave an opening for the tunnel and you're going to go ahead and sew the casing, which is the same exact measurements and everything as the hem, and then you're going to put the elastic through for your each leg, just like you did for the casing. So we're going to pull that marking pin out, that pin that we had, and we're going to put the leg up on the very tip of our ironing board because it won't go up very far. It's not big enough to go up very far on the ironing board. Then we're going to pull this back just like we did on the casing and repeat the same steps. So we're going to pull this back. We're going to set our seam gauge to 1/2 inch this time if you're not making joggers. If you're making joggers, go to 3/8 of an inch. But if you're not making joggers, you're going to just put it at 1/2 inch and you're going to push it up. Actually, mine's a little, yeah, let's just do it 1/2 inch. Okay, 1/2 inch and push it up. And then we're going to do the same thing all the way around the bottom of the legs. We're going to steam that little fold up. And then we're going to rotate it. And we're going to find the next spot. And I'm going to do right here on the seam. And you're going to match those seams up as you fold them over. And you're going to pull it down and make it straight. And then you're going to press this down. And you're almost done now because the pajama pants are so small, it goes really fast. And you're going to go to the next spot and pull it down. And push it to 1/2 inch with your seam gauge. Press it down. It looks like it's a little big there, so I'm going to fix it. I'm going to just make it even all the way around right there. And then I'm going to come back to the start, and I'm back to where I started, right here. And see how it's pulling it right into 1/2 inch because of the geometry principles of 2 points. Make a straight line. Now, if you didn't cut it super straight, you may have a little bobble like that one right there. And then just get the line straight. After you get that done, you're going to pull it back. So bring it back 1.5 inches. Change your seam gauge to 1.5 inches, and that looks like I've got to cut that thread off there. So come to 1.5 inches and measure it down 1.5 inches. And put your pins in. Remember to put them perpendicular so you can sew over them. On this edge, not on this edge. When you put them on this edge, it just flaps and that doesn't help you at all. We always pin where we sew. So we're going to put it in like that, and you're going to go all the way around until they're pinned all the way around at 1.5 inches.